Hello, friends. How are you? So, today I want to continue our insights, my insights, our insights, your insights into the nature of reality. If you do your research and ask a fundamental question, which is, does the universe have a specific location in space and time? So the answer is that it does not have a specific location in the traditional sense. The universe is defined as all of space, time, matter, energy, encompassing everything that exists. The concept of a location or center in the universe is misleading because the universe is not structured like a finite object with a central point or an edge. So, according to current science, the universe is probably infinite or extremely large and does not have a center or a boundary. The Big Bang, often thought of as an explosion from a central point, was actually an expansion of space itself and contained all of time. And it occurred everywhere simultaneously. This means that every point in the universe can be considered the center from its own perspective, as the universe expands uniformly in all directions. Moreover, the observable universe, which is the portion we can see from Earth, is limited by the speed of light and our current observational capacities, because by the time light gets from the cosmic horizon to our planet, or what's happening beyond the cosmic horizon, our solar system will actually have exhausted its thermonuclear energy, the sun, and disappeared into the heat death of absolute zero. So, once again, the observable universe, which is the portion we can see from the Earth, is limited by the speed of light and our current observational capabilities. It's a spherical region centered on the observer. But this does not imply a central location for the universe itself. So the local observer, which is you and me, the embodied local observer, wherever you happen to be, you're at the um, you're at the center of the universe. Every local observer is at the center of the universe. Every observer in the universe perceives themselves as being at the center of their own observable universe. So once again, this is because the observable universe is defined as the region of the universe from which light has had time to reach the local observer since the beginning of cosmological expansion. So every location in the universe has its own observable universe, which may or may not overlap with others. Okay? Now, this raises a very interesting new idea, and that is, if the universe is actually non-local, then since observer and observed are entangled in every observation, does this imply a non-local observer, a cosmic consciousness? So this is very interesting. The concept of a non-local universe suggests that distant objects can influence each other simultaneously, defying classical ideas of local realism. This non-locality is a fundamental aspect of quantum mechanics, where particles like electrons and photons can exhibit correlations that cannot be explained by local interactions alone. In the context of observers, non-locality implies that the observer and observed are interconnected in a way that transcends traditional spatial separations. The observer's consciousness is considered central in this framework as it plays a crucial role in determining the reality of observed phenomena. So this idea, of course, aligns with the interpretations of quantum mechanics that emphasize the role of the observer in collapsing wave functions, defining the properties of particles, etc. So I did some research today on non-local observer, non-local consciousness in a non-local universe. So non-local observer in a non-local consciousness. Let me look at my email because I corresponded with some very intelligent people in this field, much more intelligent than I am. And this is what I received according to my various correspondences, but I'm looking for this now here in my email box. And here is what I found, a paper published in the National Library of Medicine in a journal called Communicative and Integrative Biology. And I'll just read the abstract. We propose that the universe is non-local, and the appropriate worldview or paradigm for this understanding is non-local realism. Currently, the worldview of local realism guides and frames the understanding and interpretations of science. Local realism was the worldview employed by Einstein in his relativity theories, but the principles of this paradigm have operated as the guiding framework for the rest of classical science for more than a century. This paper points to incoherencies in local realism and to the violation of its principles by recent experiments. It suggests that these negative effects have undermined the credibility and legitimacy of this worldview. We offer a more inclusive worldview for the future of science called non-local realism. Unlike local realism, the worldview of non-local realism encompasses meaning, mind, and universal consciousness. So there you are, universal consciousness. And this paper comes from places like, it's an abstract, what I just read to you. And the publisher is the Integrative Biology Journal that I mentioned, but the authors are apparently neuroscientists and cosmologists. The paper is in PubMed Central, and I'm just trying to find the name of the authors. Never mind. Point is, there's no reasonable argument to suggest a universal consciousness. The argument for a universal consciousness, and the fact that our consciousness is an aspect of that. So talk to you soon again.